Good morning again. Scott here, known as Cantaloupe to some online, and I'm bringing a subject to you that's interesting to me. It might be of interest to you or someone you know, and that is the difference between acting and manifesting. If you know what manifesting is, acting versus manifesting, they're different things, but they have wildly different outcomes. They can look similar, actually, which is hopefully why I'm making this video, to distinguish and differentiate them. Acting would be, okay, for example, I've heard it recently said that if you're at the bottom, quote unquote, it's all about sacrifices. Thinking about this, yeah, maybe. If you're at the bottom, if you can pick out a bottom of something, it calls into question what your metrics are. What are you measuring exactly? What's the bottom? I mean, is it just economic? That's kind of an oversimplification, I think. If we're being honest, money is a conduit or an avenue to, liberty, freedom, access, people, things that you want. It's useless by itself without something to actually buy, right? So I would say that if you're at the bottom, it's all about sacrifices is an attitude. This is what I mean by acting. So if you think you're at the bottom of something, if you mentally put yourself at the bottom, quote unquote, whatever that means to you, you're doing that to yourself. So here's the opportunity to differentiate between acting and manifesting. If you believe you're at the bottom, and if you believe that you need to sacrifice something, it's what you're going to do, right? I mean, it follows. And it's only at the point where you decide that you're tired of sacrificing that you advance, if you ask me. When you get sick of that and you refuse to sacrifice, when you decide that you're no longer at the bottom. it is kind of a mental state. It's an attitude, but there's a danger, right, of being unrealistic. You can't just act as if. Maybe you've heard the expression, fake it till you make it. Some bad advice. Don't do it. Don't fake it. You only hurt yourself, if you ask me. Be real. Admit when you don't know something. Admit when you're learning. It can only help you. But again, manifestation is also real. Manifestation is a little bit different. It's imagination. It's visualizing yourself in a better place. Not necessarily pretending that you're already there, but imagining the road, if nothing else, to get there. It's a lot different than just acting as if or faking it. So if you're at the bottom, you got to sacrifice. I don't know. I feel like if you're admitting that you're at the bottom, you got a bigger problem. The bigger problem is that you've mentally put yourself there already. Maybe it's just a stepping stone. Maybe the place you are is a bridge. That's one way to look at it, at the very least. You can choose to pretend, or you can imagine. That's the difference, if you ask me. Anyway, short video. I hope everybody has a great day. Reach out with questions or comments to whitehotrobot@gmail.com. Thank you.